The U.S. economy has long been battling high inflation and Federal Reserve policies. Despite recent improvements compared to a few years ago, there is widespread speculation about an upcoming recession, which begs the question, how prepared are you? And if not, what should you do to stay abreast of this terrible global economic meltdown? You don't need more money to scale through. You only need the right strategies to scale up your finances, which is what I'm about to share with you in this video. The Fed has continued to raise interest rates since the 1980s. In just 1 year, we've experienced an unbelievable increase from almost 0 to 4.75 to 5%. Even at that, experts predict there's a 64% chance the U.S. economy will take a nosedive by the end of this year. With all this gloomy stuff on the horizon, what should you do? You don't want to be caught in another financial struggle about what to eat or how to keep a roof over your head. You've got to prepare your money for what's coming next. Rapidly, I will guide you through 9 steps to take to prepare for the upcoming financial crisis. Let's dive in. Number 1. Take a detailed stock of your finances. When a recession barges in uninvited, one of the first things you'll hear of is massive layoffs. And if you happen to be a victim, your income might turn into a roller coaster ride, and you have no clue when it will stop. Sounds like a fun game, right? But not really. People are already having sleepless nights over this. A third of the population is sweating bullets about job security, and more than 2/3 are having nightmares about being unable to pay the bills if the paycheck vanishes. To prepare for the recession, make a list of your expenses, all the bills you pay, the automatic deductions, etc. Check your piggy bank. See how much cash you've got tucked away in your checking or savings account, and take a good hard look at where your money escapes. If you need to get 4 pairs of glasses to scrutinize every penny, please do, because this is a crucial moment, and we can't avoid joking with a dollar. Oh, you think that's funny? What do you expect? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Taking this money inventory helps you spot those expenses that are just dead weight, and you need to cut off immediately. Number 2, build an emergency fund. You see, with job security gone, having an emergency fund will be a lifesaver during an economic crisis. Financial gurus usually say you should squirrel away enough to cover 6 to 9 months of your expenses. That's your lifeline in case things go haywire, and you should build it up while you're gainfully employed. Unemployment insurance, which is supposed to be your safety net, usually only replaces about half of your monthly income. So if you are raking in $800 a week, you might get a meager $400 from Uncle Sam. Not exactly what you expected, right? I'm sorry, even the insurance companies won't save you in the upcoming crisis. And hold on, in case you do not know, those unemployment benefits have an expiration date. Most folks get about 26 weeks of help, though it can vary depending on where you live. Some states throw in extra goodies, but not all of them. So having your own emergency fund is your best bet. Of course, saving up that much cash can feel like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. With everything getting more expensive, people are cutting back on their emergency fund contributions and racking up credit card debt like never before. Nearly half of the population have less saved up presently than they did a year ago. And over a third are saying their credit card debt is giving their rainy day fund a run for its money. So here's the deal. No matter where you are on your savings journey, the key is to get into the savings habit. It's not about saving $1 million overnight, but about saving a little, even if it's just spare change. Every penny counts, so start small, but start today. Number 3, use a budget. A budget helps you figure out where your money's going and how to save more of it. The experts say 50% of your cash should go to the must-haves, 30% for the fun stuff, and 20% for your piggy bank. But remember, these are like guidelines, not laws. Some live in pricey places where they need to throw more money into the basics like housing or groceries. The solution is to find out if you're living within your means or constantly blowing your budget and take a step back. Once you know where your money's going, it's time to hunt down those things taking your money away. These are usually the non-essentials, the stuff you could live without. Think dining out, fancy vacations, or your zillion streaming services. If you're feeling brave, you can start small by cutting back on these luxuries, like trading that restaurant dinner for a home-cooked meal. So remember, budgeting doesn't have to make your life boring. It's like a financial game of hide and seek, but you're the one winning when you play it well. Number 4, stay informed. Education is key if you want to survive what's ahead. And this is not about going to school for more degrees. It's about staying up to date with your financial knowledge. Keep an eye on what's happening in the stock market, not just today, but in the days ahead. That's the recipe for financial success. Don't just stop at knowing. You must have a game plan for what's coming next. It's like knowing when it's about to rain and having your umbrella ready. Knowing what's up about the economy and investments will help you make smart choices. Endeavor to read finance books and other materials to soak up all insights that will be useful for you. Next, diversify your portfolio. Diversifying your portfolio is like spreading your bets at a poker game. Do not put all your money eggs in one basket. Robert Kiyosaki is all about this. He doesn't just play the stock and bond game, he's got his fingers in all kinds of financial pies like gold, silver, real estate, cryptocurrency, and many others. Diversifying your investments is like having a financial shield during a money storm. And don't forget, there's a whole big world out there. Consider investing in other countries. It's like having a bunch of escape routes if things go south in the U.S. market. Also, review and update your portfolio. Keep your financial plan updated. If you're saving for something big like retirement, you must ensure your investments are still up to the task. Regularly peek at your portfolio and make adjustments as needed based on how the financial winds are blowing and your dreams. No need to be nervous, just keep things simple. If you're blindly investing without giving your portfolio some love, you're terribly hurting your finances. And when that recession cloud starts looming, don't wander too far from your portfolio. Always keep an eye on how your investments are doing. Number 7, invest for the long term. When it comes to investing, think long term. Market roller coasters are like nosy neighbors' gossip. They come and go. But history has it that the market usually goes up in the long run. So don't freak out when the stock market goes through a hitch. Stick to your long-term plan. Financial experts are always singing a chorus. For the juiciest investment results, you've got to stay committed for long. You won't build your financial empire by playing the jump-in, jump-out game. They also say to do your homework before making investment decisions. Don't just dive in head first like it's a pool party. When you give your investments time to marinate, you enjoy the magic of compound interest, where your money makes even more money. Number 8, ditch the herd mentality. Don't follow the herd. The herd mentality is similar to when everyone's wearing the same ugly sweater because it's the latest trend. Many folks make financial moves just because their buddies are doing it, without even understanding what's happening. And when the herd panics, they panic too. But guess what? That's not the way to survive a financial storm. You need to make choices that suit your unique situation and goals. And lastly, focus on cash flow. Surviving the economic crisis is not just about owning cool stuff. It's about having money coming in. Whether it's from real estate, a side hustle, or your secret money-making scheme, having a solid cash flow is gold. Even your emergency fund should be there, growing and ready for action. You don't want to be in a mess and realize all your cash is locked up in things you can't sell immediately. So keep some money in a place that's easy to access. Financial roller coasters are just a part of life. It's like expecting surprise rain showers. They happen. To avoid being caught up in the rain, you need to prepare. These steps will help you get ready for whatever financial trouble comes. When you get your financial act together and gear up for what's down the road, you'll be all set when the storm hits. There are still other strategies I'll be sharing in subsequent videos. But if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you're missing out on the crucial info. Do it now, and I'll see you in the next one.